What is going on, everybody? It is the Alpha Heel, the Alpha, the Commish, the big dog of the Apex Prime, or Apex Madden League. I am your host for tonight's game. It's been a while, fellas. It has been a long time. I am sorry. Life is just kicking me in the nuts right now. And, yeah, there's nothing else to really say about that. So we just been busy with the family and everything. So I hope everyone out there, first off, is staying safe. Because, you know, we've got this new president. So I'm just kidding. With the corona, obviously. So anyway, hope everyone's staying safe out there. I hope everyone is has big plans for the holidays, man. Thanksgiving, Christmas. It's all, you know, the ending of this shit year that is 2020. I'm hoping that everyone goes out with a bang, not in a negative way, just you know, everyone has a good time. So we have a doozy tonight, man. This game is going to be awesome. This is two users, and you're looking at the screen right now. It's the Colts and the Cardinals, and you think to yourself, like, Colts and Cardinals, this ain't real NFL, man. I guess both teams are doing really good. So but anyway, both teams are 5-0, and this could be a preview of the Apex Super Bowl. Now, I know there's a lot of owners that will disagree with me and tell me that I'm stupid, but I'm telling you, man, these two teams are no joke. So, yeah, it's going to be a good time. We have a good game going tonight. Guys, if you are in the chat, tell me how my audio sounds. Do I sound good? Is it echoey? This is the first time I've used these settings, so I'm doing a little bit. I'm doing something new here. I'm using a new YouTube Studio feature. I'm also I've used some new OBS settings, so I want to make sure that everything is good. We sound good out there. We've got a couple viewers on. Game's gonna kick back here soon. Sean Cole, I know that's your blessed. Great comeback win, dude. You were down, I believe, 19 to like 3 or 6 or something. You came back and won against the Giants. Pepper's no joke, man. Pepper's a good owner, man. So that was the last game before we just advanced. So this is going to be one of the first games that we play in this week. So we, like I said, we have a great game tonight. Again, both users, they went pretty far in the playoffs last year. I believe both grabbed the #1 seed, and both are on their way to grabbing it this year, so, or this season. So I am freaking pumped about this. I hope you guys are pumped as well. Like I said, it's been a while. I am going to try to make sure that we do not have this long of a drought with Apex Prime Live. I love doing this show. I try to get guys in here to watch. Try to get guys in here to join with me, man. If you guys are, you know, interested in calling the game with me, let me know. We will definitely do that. Oh, I'm sorry, Sean Moran. That's your bless. Sean Cole is Cole World. Okay, so I'm sorry. So Sean Moran is your bless. Your bless just had a great game this earlier. Came back from behind. Big trade. We had Lamar Jackson. I have him, and I traded him to the Redskins, and it was a big trade. So we'll kind of go over a couple things. We got 10 minutes for kickoff. Hopefully the guys will get with me and let me know when Sean, let me know when your stream is up so I can go ahead and get that ready. I want to go over some stuff right now as far as the league. So we are, first off, if you are watching this and you're not a part of the Apex Madden League, what the hell are you doing? Get in the Discord, man. Join us. Even if you don't want, if you have an Xbox, or say you're on PlayStation, or say you just don't want to be a part of it, join the Discord, man. We're always goofing around. We're having a good time. We leave the problems at the door. We're you know, we all cut up on each other. Once you get to know us, man, if you get made fun of, it just means everybody feels comfortable with you. So just If you're not a part of that, go ahead and join Discord. Let me know. I can get you guys an invite if you are interested. If you are interested in joining the league, get in, man. We have a wait list right now, but keep in mind, man, guys drop off. But I gotta say, man, this has probably been the best league I've ever been a part of as far as like guys dropping off. It's been non-existent. Guys are like a part of this. They want to be they want to be in this league. They want to, you know, I don't even make Twitter mandatory, and I believe half the league has Twitter, and they're doing it. So I just want to give you guys a thanks, all my members out there, all the viewers that are not a part of the league. Thanks to you, because the viewership is really nice. I don't do this for clout, or I think I'm 40, man. I'm 41, so I don't, you know, I hope I'm using the words correctly, but I don't do this for like fame. I do this just because it's fun, and it makes the league a little bit more fun. So with that being said, let's go into the league right now. Okay, what are some surprises for me right now? So taking a look at the records, man, I'll tell you, the biggest surprise to me right now is the Jacksonville Jaguars at 4-1, man. Troop has done a great job of taking them over and just really turning this thing around, man. He's really been able to just really turn around the ship. Did trade D.A. Chark. Everyone's giving shit that he didn't get anything in return, that he got a bucket of fried chicken from KFC and a couple used rubbers. But hey, I think you got a good deal, not just because you're trading them to me. I think you did a good job. Anyway, I'm going to try to export these stats real quick so we can be up to date. I got some cool graphics for you guys. Hopefully you guys like them. It took me a little bit to make them. Trying to keep things fresh. Don't want to do the same thing all the time. It's mainly with me and Al right now that are doing graphics and stuff. So I'm always open to help with that as well. You guys want to do step on some content, want to do a show, something like that. I'm always willing to help out with OBS. My time is really limited right now. But like I said in my last show, we are... with the winter time coming up, things really do slow down in my household. So hopefully we'll be able to get more stuff going. So with that being said, let's see here. Okay. Sorry, I'm responding to some DMs here. And... anyway, what are some predictions? You guys want to talk about predictions? Give me some predictions. I know I'm all over the place, man. I was just talking about a team. Now I'm talking about predictions of this game. This is going to be a great game. I'm telling you guys right now, this game is going to be fantastic. Mainly because I do think that these two users are... actually, if you give me like top 5, both these users are in the top 5. So it's just one of those things where, man, like these guys are just only getting better. Doing a great job of building up their team. On one side, we got the Colts, 5-star hustler, great owner, man. He's always active in the chat, plays the way it's supposed to be played. He's just really damn good at Madden. I mean, that's just the way it is. Sometimes you want to find ways, if you're getting your ass kicked, you're like, he was doing this. I mean, dude, Hustler's just a really good player, man. And same thing with Sean Cole, man. Really good player. Cole World, his name is on there, but anyway. Wow, FT3, I'm not sure who that is, but he says Colts in a blowout. He says, screw that, dude. I'm putting all my money on the Colts. So that is, man, that may light a fire under Cole World's ass here, because he does not want to be the guy that gets blown out on the comeback of Apex Prime Live. Nobody wants that, right? Nobody wants that. That is not what anyone wants. So let's see what we can do here. Both teams, like I said, you'll see on the graphics, I put some, team stats up there once we get the broadcast going. You'll see, man, both these teams, man, they're very even when it comes to statistics, man. They're just really good owners, and hopefully it's not a blowout. I mean, obviously I want to see a good game and for us to be able to all enjoy this. So that is something that I'm looking forward to. Got some users in here. Appreciate everybody stopping by. We got about 5 minutes for kickoff, so anything you guys want to talk about, you want to talk about the Rona, you want to talk about the killer bees, the flying pigs, the killer strippers, whatever, man, we can talk about it all, man. I'm pretty much an open book. You guys know me. My mind just kind of floats around everywhere. Let's talk about Jim Harbaugh, man, and the dog shit of a program he's doing up in Michigan. We can talk about how the NFC East in real life is going to be complete dog shit as well. I mean, or we can look at some of the positives and look at the Steelers being 8-0 with Rapelessburger and... No, I'm just kidding. But seriously, man, we can talk about anything. So let me go back. Let's go back and kind of look at this. Like I said, Jags is 4-1. Dude, this dude is a rock star, man. I do believe that he is probably one of my biggest surprises. You know, some of the other surprises I look at right now, I look at the New York Giants, man. I know Pepper's pissed and he lost a heartbreaker, but he's 3-3, dude. He's taken a roster that's not really that appealing and really done decent with it. He has a chance to get that 4th seed in the NFC. Right now, you're looking at it. Let's take a look at some of the players. Look at some of the rookies here. Hopefully, we can take a look at some of the rookies and see what they're doing. I'm looking here on Daddy League. So let's take a look and see if we can find some players to talk about here. I thought they had a feature where you could like look at the rookie. Yeah, there we go. That's rookies. All right, so let's take a look at some of the rookies. The Vegas Raiders. The rookie quarterback, Theo Harris, 1,500 yards. And really after that, there's not really anybody else that goes down to 376. But he's going to be up there for Rookie of the Year. If he can get that, he may be able to get a dev upgrade. So that might be good for Jim Jones. So the comments are pouring in. How is Harbaugh still employed? I have no idea, man. I have no idea. He is just horrid at this. Yeah, so we got close game until the 4th. Colts with a W. Nice. That's 3 in the morning. That's the Patriots owner. That's heavy. Timmis says Cards is going to win. So we got a little bit of everything going on. The chat's hyped. The chat is hype. I'm hype. I can't even say the damn word. I'm fucking hype. But anyway, let's look at some of the other rookies. Andrew Newkirk, I think that's that late round rookie that Seattle's talking about. Got him to a superstar development. 637 yards, man. And then you look at receiving yards. You got Green Bay, Josh McCain with 434. That's the rookie that Green Bay drafted in the 1st. You look at tackles, man. Dalton Coffey out of Houston, 18 tackles. Leads the league among rookies. And then we look at sacks. Dwight Thomas is the only one with 3. So he's obviously leading in that. And then you got Marcus Crowther out of Cincinnati with 3 interceptions. So we got some really decent rookies. Cole, if you are in the chat, if you could let me know if your stream is up. I'm going to pull it up here. And we're going to try to get things kicked off. Hopefully they're not like in the 3rd quarter already. I'm sitting here talking out of my ass and the game has already started or something. So... let's take a look here. They are not started, so that's good. And for some reason, Colworld says broadcaster has to acknowledge that there is some NSFW content on here. So I don't know if Colworld is linked his Pornhub up to this or what, but his Twitch is giving me that option of saying, hey, look, if you're not into curse words, do not click continue. Just kidding. Anyway, Colworld. But yeah, that is what we're looking at right now. We've got this game going on. They have not kicked off yet, so they are still... you guys can kick off whenever you want. I'm going to be looking at the chat, talking to some of my boys. So, looks like you're blessed that he's got the Colts and 5-star with the win. Papa Smurf says hello, like a creeper that he is. I don't know why, dude. I picture Papa Smurf, like, with his leather chaps, like, on his, like... velvet rug saying hello. Colts by 10. Nate Sheffield says Jags here. That's true. But new owner, love this guy. He's been one of my favorite rookie coaches that we've gotten here. He says Colts 17, Cardinals 35. It's very balanced. I believe that we got 2 each right now. This is how good both of these owners are, man. It's really not like anybody that's like you know, that much better than the other. I mean, Colts and Cardinals have had some blowout games, so it's going to be very interesting. And yeah, Papa definitely watching closely. He's watching closely, probably at a different browser, incognito, man. Probably got some like, he's probably, I'm sorry, I had a funny joke and then somebody sent me a DM. But he's probably got his incognito tab on, man. Got some of that BBC going, man. Just kidding. The show, good mission, front side. The Colts telling me that he's got a bunch of rookies on the defensive line. I don't know if he wants me to tell you all that or not. I guess I shouldn't say that in case it's... Trying. Papa says I'm messing up words, man. I'm not, like, I promise you the guys' names, I will get them all right. I'm just, my mind is going in different directions here because I wanted to kind of keep this relaxed. I wanted to kind of keep this, you know, kind of, you know, I mean, obviously I want to make sure that this is a good stream and everything, but, you know, I'm low-key, man. Like I said, this is all for fun, man. You guys are, you know, you guys are tuning in because, you have some enjoyment with it. So I promise you, though, I will not be messing up the players' names. That's, unless it's really out there, and then I'll probably just say, hey, that dude, number 80, the tight end. But, yeah, so we are probably pretty close here. Let's see. Oh, they are in the matchup screen. So it looks like they're going to be kicking off soon. Again, let's get some hype, fellas. Let's get some hype here, man. So, any other predictions other than Papa Smurf getting a restraining order by the end of the year? Come on, any other predictions? Let's go. Al Ferreira, sup? My boy Al, if you don't know Al, he is another content guru here at the Apex Madden League. Just moved out to Montana to ride horses and wrangle buffalo and do all that cowboy shit, man. Man, go lie, just got off work. Papa Smurf just got off work at Church's Chicken, man. He just got his Jordache black shoes off, man, and he's ready to hit the couch to watch. All right, so they are starting. We are going to kick it off down to the field. Hopefully, everything looks fine here. Like I said, you will notice that we are going to be showing you some graphics here, so hopefully you guys like it here. Like I said, this is a little bit new and did not turn off the announcers, so we are going to have no sound on this other than me. I'll have to turn them down a little bit because that is all right. So here we go. The kickoff is underway. The Colts are going to get the ball first. Very interesting here. And if you look at the graphic there, Jonathan Taylor, big weapon here in Indy, he is going to be utilized often. And that's why I put him up there, because he is going to be a player to definitely watch out for. On the other side, you're going to have to look for Kyler Murray. He has the best passer rating out of anybody in the league. Doesn't have the most yards, touchdowns, but he does have he's the most efficient right now. First play, and Jonathan Taylor is coming out in the Wildcat formation. Let's see what they do here. Runs the ball, and Nyheim Hines does not go anywhere with that. That is going to, well, he gets a 1-yard gain there, so that's going to bring up a 2nd and 9. If you look here, both teams are really well-versed in rushing or on defense. First, the Colts give up the least amount of rushing yards, and I believe that the Cardinals give up the second. So this could be a big defensive battle. They come out in the I formation here, the close. Cam Newton scrambling around, throws it, gets it intercepted. Great job by the Arizona Cardinals to pick that off. I don't know what, it looked like he was open for a second. He probably tried to put it over his head. But man, he closed on that quickly, and he comes up with the interception. Great start by the Arizona Cardinals. And here we go. I'm going to turn the sound off because it is annoying to have an announcer talk over me. So let's see here. The Arizona Cardinals come out shotgun. It looks like the Colts are showing blitz. Let's see. He's a very aggressive owner here. Just gets it away. Gets it off to his tight end. Tight end gets about 9 yards on the play. That's going to bring up 2nd and 1. Good job by the Arizona Cardinals here. So let's see if they can keep this momentum going. Again, you are watching the Apex Prime Live Game of the Week. We are going to be doing this more often, obviously. The production does take a little long to produce, so the timing has not been great for me, but we will pick up the slack. We are going to do a draft show. If you are new to Apex, let me know. You can find us on Twitter. You can find us on Pornhub. Just kidding about that. But yeah, you can find us on Twitter, and we have a Discord you can get in, even if you want to just watch the game, watch games, chat with us. You can do that. If you do want to be a part of it, we do have a wait list, but we can get you on there in no time. That is going to bring up 1st down. The Cardinals are driving, doing a good job thus far of producing some offense. And the Colts, that's got to be a stinger for 5-star, very conservative player, and throws his first pass as an interception. So he may go back to the drawing board after this. Good job of the Colts. The Colts, again, if you missed it earlier, they are one of the best defenses out there. They give up the least amount of rushing yards per game, and I believe it is 47. So good job of stopping the run there. It looks like Cole may have to go over top to be able to do something here. So here we go. 2nd and 10, shotgun formation, and again, they do like to run that realistic offense here, that offense that the Arizona Cardinals like to run. Throws it over the top, an interception on the other side. Malik Hooker running, and if he can get that corner, no, he decides to go inside, and he breaks the tackle, saves the touchdown play there. If he got by that running back, that could have been a touchdown for 5-star. Great job of 5-star. Again, we had talked about this at the beginning of the program. This could be a defensive game by both guys. Both guys are ranked in the top 5 in defense overall. So this is going to be if you're planning on a 30 to 40 game, I'm sorry, this is not going to be that. Well, it could be, I guess, but I think it's going to be a lower scoring game. Both guys coming out aggressively. And nice run here by Taylor. Taylor, nice juke, gets the 1st down, and he crosses midfield, and he's down at the 48-yard line. That's going to bring up a 1st and 10 for the Indianapolis Colts. Here we go. And again, I mean, this is one of those things where both teams are going to have to just be able to really bounce back, shake the cobwebs off. 5-star is not, he is not worried about this. He knows how to play defense, knows how to play offense, makes a mistake early, bounces back. Good job. He's got the ball at the 45-yard line, 2nd and 7. And again, one thing you've noticed, 2 runs in a row, he may be looking not to pass as much in this game because of what happened. So we will see if Cam Newton can keep the turnovers down in this ball game. Sends his wide receiver to the end here. Run up the middle with Taylor, I believe. Taylor gets about a couple yards there. So that's going to bring up 3rd and 5. And a short situation here. Looks like they are in field goal range. So it might be something that 5-star actually may come out in like a, the set here and maybe run. Well, no, he's not going to run the ball. He is coming out in a 5 wide receiver set. Plenty of time. Throws it over to the middle. Nice possessional catch. And he has the 1st down. Great job of Cam Newton getting it to Paris Campbell, the Ohio State alum. That's going to bring up 1st down and 10 at the 27-yard line of the Arizona Cardinals. Here we go. 1st and 10. Run up the middle. This time to Nyheim Hines. Nyheim Hines gets up to the 19-yard line. Great run. And that's going to bring up a second and 2. It does look like the Arizona Cardinals are expecting more of a passing game here. And that's why they're giving up some chunks of yardage here. So that's going to bring up a 2nd and 2. Keep wanting to say 2nd and 7. 2nd and 2. And they come out in that bunch I formation here, that tight eye. And he passes it. Horrible pass by Cam Newton. He had his tight end wide open. Great job. This is the type of game that 5-star wants to play. He wants to play that possessional game. Great job of coming out in that tight eye formation and then passing the ball. Because if you saw that, Cole was bringing the heat on that play. So this is going to bring up a 3rd and 2, a very manageable situation here. Nice run play to his running back. He does get the ball with that second effort, runs it to his lineman, but bounces off, gets the 1st down. So it is 1st and 10 at the 16-yard line. Again, I do apologize that the sound, if I'm not talking, it's off. If you are on an Apex Prime game, turn off the commentators. Turn off the commentators. Anyway, nice little RPO action here. Gets it out to his favorite target, Marquise Goodwin, that 98 speed. That's going to bring up a 2nd and 5. That speed alone, I mean, if you looked at that play, it looked like he didn't really have much there. It could have went out of bounds. He turns it into a 5-yard play. That's the type of speed that Marquise Goodwin has on this game. And it looks like Cole likes this big nickel over G formation here. Brings up 2nd and 5. It looks like, yeah, he's tightening in that defensive line. Very smart. Coming out in the pistol formation, though. Looks like Cam Newton doesn't like it. He's going to give it to his running back. The running back gets about 2 yards out of that. Hoskins, actually 3 yards. That's going to bring up a 3rd and 2. One thing to note about this Colts offense, I did notice this in the stats. He likes to run the ball with different running backs. Very smart, because in this Madden, fatigue is everything. So it does help, with those fresh legs. And he does have the depth to be able to do that. He coming out in that power I formation. He does get the open lane. Nice patience there by the running back to get the touchdown, and they are on the board, and they score 7, and just like that, the Indianapolis Colts are up on the Cardinals. So it's going to be up to Colwell to shake off this, I guess you would say, to shake off this interception, this, bad juju that he had. Let's see if he can rebound and drive down the field and score, because it's going to be one of those games where 5-star will keep a hold of that ball and use, that time of possession in his favor. A lot of guys, when something like this happens, they go to the air. I am very guilty of that. So what he wants to do is just keep his game plan going, keep his head right, don't get out of that. So we'll see if he decides to try something new here. Kyler Murray coming out in an ace formation, single back set. Runs the ball. Nice lane for the running back there, and he's sticking with that game plan. Good job. And that is McFarland. That was a trade that he made with T-Verts earlier in the season to get that speedy running back. Great job there of getting the 1st down. That's what that type of speed does for you with a running back. And we are going down to 45 seconds. Great game thus far. Both guys are coming out throwing, haymakers. And so far, the Colts have won round 1. Doesn't like to set there. Fake pass. I think that's that PA fake wheel or whatever it's called. Gets about 5 yards in carry. That could be the last play of the game. We do have the accelerated clock run down. So that could be the last play of the game. If it is not, he will get to try to pick up this 1st down. But there's a reason why both of these guys are 5-0. And they're showing it today. Nice run play to his running back, but there is no lane there. Great job by the, I think that was Leonard that got through the line and was able to make the tackle. Only 1 yard on the carry there. Here we go. Start of the second quarter, and you have the Indianapolis Colts up 7-0. If this is your first time joining in or you're just tuning in, this is the Apex Madden League. We do a lot of content here. Haven't done a lot lately just because of my schedule, but we are always looking for members to join this community. We are a community of gamers. We're not just a community of Madden players. So if you are interested, definitely let us know. We'd love to be able to get you in. With that, I did miss that first down. I believe that was Andy and Isabella. Great job of getting first down there. They are past midfield, and it looks like Kyler Murray is making a change to the play here. Plenty of time. Throws it deep. Does he have his wide receiver? He throws it, but the Colts, this is the type of player that 5-star is. He clicks on his cornerback at the last second and jumps and gets the interception. Anyone else, that is a touchdown. He had the lead on that. That's got to be frustrating for Cole World for that to happen. Look at this. He just clicks on him and gets it. Great job by 5-star getting that interception. And he's going to start off at the 6-yard line in the pistol formation. Another run play here. Cole World now looks to be a bit more aggressive here. This could be a time when you go deep on this and see if you can get a touchdown with the aggressive play for Cole World. But good job of just staying patient and keeping his game plan. That's one thing you can tell. I mean, obviously we're not watching 5-star play, but you can just tell he's not rattled. He's just keeping the same thing going. He's keeping the same game plan that has gotten him to 5-0. And he's rolling with it. He is very determined this year, and I believe that he thinks he is a front runner for the Super Bowl. Plenty of time. Nice slants there. And look at Marquise going. He is going all the way, and I don't think anyone can catch him, and they cannot, and that's 7. Good job by the Colts for scoring again. And that is what you want to do. Take someone who is aggressive, throw some slant routes with your 98 speed receiver and get out in the open. And that's exactly what he did. He has to force Cole to play a safer defense. Thus far, the Colts are playing lights out. With the exception of that first interception, they have played fantastic. And the Arizona Cardinals will take the ball over at the 25-yard line. You've got to be wondering what's going through the head of Cole World right now as he's down 14-0 to this type of user. This is not your typical user where you like, you know what, I'll just keep slinging it, I'll get that. This is a very methodical user. You've got to be careful with what you do because you could put yourself in even further hole. So he's going to come out and play in this bunch formation here. He is under center. Looks like making a couple changes. And it looks like the Colts throws. He throws an interception. He has that throw-in out of sack animation. The Colts bring the heat on that one. That's one thing that 5-star likes to do. He likes to bring that pressure, and that's exactly what he did there. I believe that was DeForest Buckner shed the block there on the left guard, and he was able to get in there. One thing about Cole World, his offensive line is very young, and that's probably something that 5-star wants to exploit as he comes out into the Wildcat formation here. Runs it right up the gut. Gets it all the way down to the 12-yard line. Great job by Jonathan Taylor. And that's going to bring up another first down. And if you're Cole World, you really got to just be wondering, what can you do to get back into this ball game? You got to make a stop here. And it looks like he is getting super aggressive. So this could really help him or play against him. Let's see what it does here. And he is showing an all-out blitz. Nice run there. Gets it. Oh, it looked like he could get through the line at first, but he doesn't. Good job by Colworld stopping that run. And that's what he needs here. He needs to stop a run. He needs to either get a turnover or force 3. This is really going to help his momentum a little bit, but he's got to get it going on offense. His offense has not really looked great thus far. 3 interceptions, and it's not even past 5 minutes in the second quarter. So he's got to really change things up. He's really putting his defense in a bad situation here. Nice run. And nice hit. That could have been a fumble, but good job of keeping on to the ball. Jonathan Taylor gets all the way down to the 5-yard line. That's going to bring up a 3rd and 3 situation. And what do you do if you were the Cardinals? Do you come out and bring the blitz, or do you play it safe? Hoping you can get a stop here. Looks like they are pinching their defensive line, anticipating that run up the middle. Newton makes a change here. Sends his wide receiver. It is a running play, and he gets the outside, and he is in for a touchdown. He is going to go up 21-0 on Colworld and these Arizona Cardinals. Not a good start for the Arizona Cardinals. The Indianapolis Colts are just playing their game, and great job. Anyone else may have tried to pass in that situation. 5-star does a great job of making it look like he was making some pass, maybe some hot route adjustments. Sends his wide receiver into into motion, and then runs the ball. Like, great job by 5-star there. And they are going to get the ball back with about 5 minutes and 13 seconds left. They've got to do something. They've got to be able to score here. Maybe you just, I don't know, try to use the entire clock, because you do get it in the second half. But you got to score here. This is going to be very important for the Arizona Cardinals. Nice stretch play there. Great job, and that was open. Anthony McFarland does a good job of following his blockers, and he gets about 8 yards on the play there. So Von Miller with the tackle. Yes, that Von Miller. That's going to bring up a 2nd and 2. And they're coming out in that tight bunch set. 7 seconds left on the play clock. Play action. Nice pass. Nice anticipation. Gets it to Isabella. Isabella breaks a tackle, and he is off to the races. And he is in for 6. Andy Isabella says, guess what? We got some speed on this side too. They are in for 6. And then now is 21-7. As long as he makes this extra point, he does cut into the lead a bit. He desperately needed that touchdown, and he gets it. Poor tackling by 5-star and the Colts. Now, it's important. Can you get a stop here? Can you force another stop and then put yourself right back into this ball game? It looks like Nyheim Hines returns it to the 21-yard line. He is down. Casey. Sorry, I'm reading the comments there. You guys got some jokes today. 5-star loves that little the split set. Good job by the and it looks like Cole is getting aggressive with these tackles. It looks like he is using his hit stick. He wants to force a fumble here. He realizes that 5-star is getting chunks of yards on almost every play. So it's looking like he does want to do something here. And he's coming out in a pass. Good job. And he gets about 4 yards on the carry there, or gain there. Gonna bring up a 3rd and 2. Got about 3 minutes left. You need to get a stop here if you're Colworld. If you are 5-star, you want to keep this clock moving, and you want to drive down the field again. He does a good job of just really grinding out that clock and forcing Cole to make mistakes. So let's see if he can keep this momentum going. Cam Newton, bunch set. And he does a good job by Colwell. And it looks like Cam Newton did the read option. I don't know why he didn't let that ball go, because it looks like the linebacker was standing there waiting for Cam Newton. This is a huge, huge play for Colwell, because he got that ever so needed stop. So let's see if he can do something with it. Running with his returner there. It looked like he had a hole for a second. Good job by number 32 of getting that tackle, because if he got that edge, that could have been it. That could have been 7. So Colwell is in a good situation here. He's on his own 38. He's got 2 minutes and 51 seconds. He wants to grind that clock out, try to get some more points out of this. Like I said, it'll be interesting to see if he gets aggressive with his play calling. He did a good job last time of mixing the run and the pass. Let's see if he keeps that going. And he does run the ball up the middle to McFarland. McFarland up to the 41-yard line, so he gets a couple yards on the carry there. That's going to bring up a 2nd and 7. And it looks like he's kind of settled down a bit, so this could turn into a really good ball game. It did look like it was going to be a blowout at first. It still could be, I guess, but Colwell doing a good job of fighting back in this game. Looks like he's got the pressure. And good job by 5-star of shedding the block there and getting in there, because he did have a wide receiver wide open, but that pressure actually forced a bad pass. So that's going to bring up a 3rd and 7 situation here. Comes out in a shotgun with the 2 tight end set. The ace, I believe, the ace bundle here. Yep. He does not like what he sees. Looks like he's going to hot route. He does. Does have plenty of time. And that is definitely not what 5-star wanted to see. That is a holding call. That's pass interference. And that's going to give them a 1st down. Brutal penalty for the Colts. That's not what you want to see if you're a 5-star. I mean, if you look, they were like tight on all those wide receivers. And then, unnecessarily, he holds him, for the interference call. So that's going to bring up a 1st and 10 in this shotgun cluster formation that a lot of guys on Madden like to use. Plenty of time for Colwell. Throws it. Nice throw by Kyler Murray. Gets the 1st down. And this is what we anticipated from this user. Somebody has put the smelling salts in front of Colwell and has woken him up. It's time to play some football. And that's going to bring up a 1st and 10 at the 27-yard line. Looks like it's a read option. He does go with his running back. Good job by 5-star of stopping that run. And that's going to bring up a 2nd and 10. Very interesting to see what Cole does here. He does have all 3 timeouts as well as the Colts. 1:49 left. Is he going to use some of this clock, or is he going to try to go for the throat? Is he going to try to get this touchdown here? Looks like he's setting his running back to block because of all that pressure they're getting. Throws it over the middle, and he gets it to his receiver, and he's in for 6. Good job by Cole waiting, and gets Bird down the middle, and I believe he had a mismatch. There was a linebacker on Bird, and he was able to exploit that. Great job by Colwell, and now it is looking like we have ourselves a ball game. It is 21-14. And Colwell is right back into this. And remember, there's 1:29 left, but Colwell gets the ball at half. Hines is going to bring the ball out. Nice little juke move there. He's going down at the 21-yard line. So let's see how the Colts will respond to this. I know how 5-star is. He's going to want to score. So he could be looking at maybe, passing. Maybe, Cole, he's going to think Cole's going to, you know, come out in a pass defense here? Yeah, it looks like he's coming out in a 5 wide set. 5-star definitely is showing his hand here. Nice over the middle, but that is almost intercepted. Great job of Cole. A lot of guys like those slot seams, and it looked like he had it there for a second, but man, those Cardinals cornerbacks just close on that quickly. And Timma says, we have ourselves a ball game. We do indeed have ourselves a ball game. So that's going to bring up a 2nd and 10, and this is what we're talking about here. If he's too aggressive, he's going to be punting, or he, you know, even worse, he could give the ball back to Coleworld with a turnover. But you want to be able to score and get some sort of points out of this. He's going to run it up the middle here. Good job. And I'll tell you, man, 5-star does such a good job of following his lanes. There just wasn't a lot there. Coleworld did a good job of stopping that run play. That's going to bring up a 3rd and 7. And he's letting the clock run down. So it does look like he may try to let this clock run down because he hasn't called a timeout yet. So maybe if he picks this up, that's when he uses timeout. If he doesn't pick it up, I would expect Coleworld. Well, he does call a timeout. I was going to say if he does not pick this up, I would expect Coleworld to definitely use one of those 3 timeouts and try to get the ball back and try to get some points. Again, great game thus far, guys. This is one I'm glad that, you know, we had circled on the calendar, and as soon as I saw this, I made the decision today to broadcast this game. So everything that you're seeing was created today. And it's 3rd down and 7. Great job by 5-star. 5-star had that drag wide open, and I don't know what kind of defense that was, but it looked like Cole may have thought he was going down the field. But he did just enough to get that 1st down. Great job. And that's going to be, they're on their own 38-yard line, but it looks like maybe 5-star wants to get just enough yards to pick up this 1st down. Plenty of time in the pocket. Oh, it looks like he has a guy wide open, and he does, and it's Marquise Goodwin. He gets in for 6, and that is right there what 5-star was looking for. He was looking for that over-the-top wide receiver, and man, he just blew by the defensive back. And any longer that Newton holds on to that ball, and he's going to be getting that throughout a sack animation. Great job of getting the ball off and scoring 6. So now he goes back up 14 points. And here I am saying that it's going to be a low-scoring game, right? I always jinx the broadcast. If I say it's going to be a high-scoring game, they're going to score 3 points total. If I say it's going to be low-scoring, they're going to score 100. So what do I know? Coleworld looks like he may be coming out in a, yeah, he's going to be coming out in a 5 wide. He has to be careful with this, though. Sometimes you get reeling, and it's called tilt. If you go on tilt, meaning you got a bad hand and you're basically upset, so you get aggressive with it. And he does not want to do this. Great job of throwing it to the drag route there. Gets it to the 38-yard line. He does call timeout. One thing to note, both of these guys have really good older pass rushers. The Colts traded for Von Miller, I believe, in the offseason, and the Arizona Cardinals traded for Khalil Mack. They traded Hopkins for Mack almost straight up. So they do not have DeAndre Hopkins, but they do have Khalil Mack. So both lines are pretty decent there. That's why you're seeing a little bit more pressure up from both lines here. 1st and 10 at their own 38. Oh, nice pass. Didn't have the post routes, but he does have that play where there's the guys just kind of stand there in the hit. So good job of getting it to him. Doesn't force anything. It looks like Cole is playing pretty smart thus far, with the exception of those 3 interceptions in the first quarter. And they are coming out in a shotgun, 2nd and 4. And it looks like 5-star is at 3-3-5 nickel formation. Yeah, he has the drag, but good job. Like, underthrew that so the corner could catch up. I almost thought he had the, what is he doing? Wow, 3rd and 4, he spikes the ball. I'm not sure what that was about. He's going to go for it, I guess. Probably wouldn't have done that. I may have thought it was 2nd down or something. Now he's going to be forced to punt the ball. He had 1 timeout left. I would have burned it, and then if you get the 1st down, then you use that. So now you're giving the ball back with 14 seconds. If I were a betting man, I'd bet that 5-star probably, if he doesn't return this, he's going to kneel the ball out or just run it. He actually has a chance here. Nyheim Hines, he's quick on his feet. Uh-oh. Uh-oh. Oh, my goodness. You got to be kidding me. Nyheim Hines, he could go. Oh, my gosh. I thought he was going to go all the way. Gets down to the 21-yard line, and that goes in the halftime. Wow. Good. That was close. That could have been devastating for the Cardinals. But the big white linebacker somehow catches the speedy returner. So, but again, we talked about this. Colwell will get the ball in the second half, so let's see what he can do with it. Hopefully, he can still make this a ball game. So we are going to take a look here at the offense again. Passing offense, Colwell has the 8th best offense, while if you look on the other side, 21st for the Colts. So Colts just doesn't really pass the ball a lot. He just relies on a good defense and a good run game. But now, if you watch this game, he has got, I believe, 3 passing touchdowns. So again, he can utilize that if need be, and that's what Colwell is trying to do, is shut down this run. Nice run up the middle there, that 0-1 trap that guys like to run. Good job of getting 4 yards on the carry there. What's up, XFAC TV? Ow. All right. And this is a good game, folks. I know the score is a little, I don't want to say lopsided, but it's been back and forth. The Colts, if you're just tuning in, the Colts had a 21-0 lead, and Colwell has been storming back, so he is trying to make this into a ball game. 3 seconds left. He does run it up the middle. Oh, he runs into his... Oh, my goodness. He runs into his lineman. He had the hole. I don't know if he hit the turbo button or just got sucked into that, but he does not get anything on that. He had a huge hole. He could have gotten 1st down and more, and unfortunately runs into his center. That is going to bring up a 3rd and 4 and a very important down here for the Arizona Cardinals. Plenty of time. Throws that outside route. Good job. Oh, my goodness. Look at Kirk. What a move. Christian Kirk puts on the wheels, puts on that juke move. Watch this play. Christian Kirk jukes between both defenders. Look at this. Well, they didn't show it again, but man, what a juke. Picks up some more yardage because of that. Colwell is not going away. This guy is like, I am here. I'm going to make a ball game of this. I like what I see out of him so far. And there was a flag on the play, and I believe that's the lay of game, and it is. With these, with this play clock, we did lower the accelerations, or actually raise the acceleration, so it does go down quicker. Guys can, in the real NFL, if you watch them, they do sometimes the clock goes down to 0. So I said, you know what? Let's raise the time limit and raise the acceleration so that you don't have as much time to sit there and do what you want pre-snap. So that's why we do that. So anyway, it does bring up a 2nd and 8. So I believe a 7-yard gain there. So it looks like they just gained a net of 2 yards on that after the penalty. So XFAX says, this is a good game. You're right, it is a good game. 2nd and 8. What is he going to do? Man, this is such a fun game to watch. Two heavyweight powerhouses going at it. And it looks like they're... Oh, good job of the running back picking up that block. Oh, and there just was nobody open. Great job by the Colts of locking everyone down. But great. I mean, if you watch that running back chipped the linebacker. I believe that was Von Miller. He had a wide... Like, he basically was coming in on Kyler Murray. That could have been bad. But he chips him right at the last minute, gives him a couple more seconds. But there just wasn't anybody open on that. Everybody was locked down. Speaking of lockdown, our Ohio governor has locked us all down. He has grounded the entire state of Ohio, and we have a 10 o'clock curfew. And he says if we don't listen, he's going to lock us in a room with no electronics and smack us on the ass. But anyway, 3rd down and 8. Let's see what Colwell has up his sleeve. He likes to come out in these 5 wide sets, and he's been pretty successful at them as well. So this will be pretty interesting to see here. And it looks like they are pressing the line. And he is making an adjustment. He has all the time in the world here, though. Throws it out to his running back. Great job. Great. Actually, I'm sorry. That was Christian Kirk. Great job of getting it out to his wide receiver. Throws it perfectly in stride so he can gain a couple extra yards to get that first down. The Colts closed in quickly on that as well. Now they're driving down the field. They are on the Colts 31-yard line. They come out in that ace formation shotgun set. Runs the ball up the middle, and there is nothing there. He is lucky to get a yard out of that because it looked like the Colts had those instant shed blocks. Second and 9. Let's see what Cole has up his sleeves. Is he going to pull a rabbit out of his hat, or is he going to... There we go. Throws it out to the flat to his running back to make a play. McFarland, unfortunately, couldn't do much there. That is going to bring up a 3rd and 8 situation here. I know how Colwell thinks. He's probably going to want to go... he's going to want to score the touchdown here. But sometimes, you know, if he doesn't get it, you know, you're down 11 if you can kick the field goal. So it'll be interesting to see what he does. Throws that vertical again. Nobody open. Oh my goodness. It looked like the linebacker had the running back covered, but somehow Kyler Murray gets the ball. He's like a magician. He gets the ball behind the linebacker. They are going for it. It is 4th and 3. He is down, so he's allowed to go for it. 4th and 3. And it looks like he is going to call this play. They are bringing the heat. He has plenty of time. Throws it to his receiver. And great job. Let me point something out to you really quick. He put both running backs to block because he knew 5-star was bringing the heat. And that gave him just enough time for the separation between the cornerbacks. So great job by Christian Kirk. Using that speed, using that release to be able to get by that cornerback and pick up that first down. Very gutsy play there by the Arizona Cardinals. Does a reverse here, and bam, 5-star returns the favor with that hit stick. That's going to bring up a 2nd and goal. And this, to me, and these new Maddens, it's the hardest place to score. Is anything up, you know, past the 10-yard line. It is so hard to score in these situations, especially with aggressive users. Because a lot of guys will just try to stop the run, and it's really hard to pass in these situations. So let's see what he does. Man, and he almost throws an interception. I saw that. Nobody was open. Again, nobody was open. Good job by 5-star clamping down on those receivers and the running back. One thing that Colwell has wanted to do is utilize that speedy running back that he has. Kind of reminds you of a Kamara, like a poor man's Kamara, but unfortunately, 5-star starting to pick up on that. That's what I'm talking about with these two users. They see what each other are doing, and it's like a chess match with these two guys. This is why it's so fun to watch two users go at it, because you could tell a lot of this is methodical. Runs it up the middle with Kyler Murray, and he runs it to his own player and falls down, and it's going to bring up a 4th and goal, and it looks like Colwell is going for it again. Maybe not. He is. He's got the goal line out. Remember, he's down 2 scores. Let's see what he can do. Six seconds left. Play action. Very gutsy. And he gets it to his tight end for the touchdown. Very gutsy call by Colwell in the Arizona Cardinals. They do score, and they bring the lead, pending the extra point, down to 7. Wow, folks. We have ourselves a ball game. And that drive was a long drive. We have 9-minute quarters, so that was 8 minutes. A little under 8 minutes. My math is not really that great right now, but it's 11:48. Give me a break, people. Jeez. I should be in bed right now, but the only reason I'm not in bed, hugging up onto my wife, is because I told her, I said, honey, my Madden League has 2 5-0 owners, both undefeated. We have to produce this game. And she said, you are such a fucking nerd. Anyway, look at this run by Jonathan Taylor. Jonathan Taylor's jukes 2 guys out of their shoe, and he's off to the races, gets all the way down to the 37-yard line, past midfield, and they are now in Arizona territory. This is the type of run game that's so dangerous that that 5-star possesses. And here we go, 1st and 10. They come out in that pistol formation here. I think it's like a near. Nice run play to Nyheim Hines. Nyheim Hines gets a 1st down out of that, I believe. He does. With this stretch, if you notice these new animations for Madden 21, I will give them credit. It's really cool to watch these running backs and receivers stretch out for extra yardage, knowing where they're at on the field. That's a pretty cool feature. Coming out again in the pistol formation, and it looks like he's looking for those drags, but they are not open. He's going to run it with Cam Newton. Cam Newton takes his little old ass up, gets all the way to the 15-yard line, and that's going to end the 3rd quarter with the score 28-21. You are watching Apex Prime live only on YouTube. We are Apex Madden League, and we are on the Xbox. If you are interested in joining, hit us up. We'd love to be able to have you in the community. We play other games together, and we also just diss on each other. We talk football, we talk sports, we talk everything. So we got a bunch of know-it-alls in there, so that's fun. But yeah, it's a good community of gamers. We want to grow the community. If you are interested, join or let me know that you are interested, and we will get you on our wait list, or we'll just get you into Discord so you can start talking shit with the rest of us. And while I was talking my smack there, Nyheim Hines goes for nothing. And now it's 2nd down and 10 at the 16-yard line. And they are in that pistol spread. And he's going to pass the ball. Again, doesn't look like anything's there. He's going to run it with Cam Newton again. Cam Newton, oh my goodness, that could have been bad. He did not slide. Gets a 1st and goal, but that could have been devastating if he would have fumbled that. But smart job, smart for 5-star to realize no one's open, so he's going to run the ball up the middle. Good job by 5-star. And here we go. First and goal. Oh my goodness, do they get the ball? They get the ball back! Oh my goodness, I'm sorry, I can't yell. I got my daughters right above me, but that was amazing. He forces the fumble before he gets in the end zone and the Arizona Cardinals get the ball back. I believe that was Budda Baker. Look at this. Right before they get in there, Budda Baker, that's the type of player that you want on your team, a type of player that will transcend the entire game. And what a play. Now, instead of being down 2 touchdowns, they can possibly tie this ball game up. Looks like he's making some adjustments here. Great job. Wow, Colworld looked like he was dead to rights. About to go down 14 points with 7 minutes left in the fourth quarter. It says, wait a minute. I've got one trick left in my arsenal, and that's what it was. Comes out in that pistol bunch set. Could be looking to run the ball, and he does. Gets the corner. Jukes a man out. He could be gone. He could go all the way, and only 35 can catch him, and he does. He gets him down at the 5-yard line, but the damage is done. Anthony McFarland, with that speed, with those wheels, gets the corner and gets a first down at the 5-yard line. Great play by Colworld, and now he's 5 yards away from tying this ball game. This is what you want to see on Apex Prime, folks. This is a fantastic game thus far. I hope you did not turn it off. Or I hope if you did, you're playing your league game. Anyway, up the middle, and it looked like he had it, and number 58, I believe that's Von Miller, just pulled him in at the last second and stopped him from scoring. Great job by Von Miller stopping that touchdown. It's 2nd and goal at the 1-yard line. Wow. What a game. Doesn't matter who wins. This has been a fantastic game. Colworld comes out again in the shotgun formation. And he's running it up the middle with Kyler Murray. Kyler Murray, nobody there. Great play call there. It looked like the Colts might have been expecting an inside zone. So the Colts, having a 21-0 lead, have now let the Arizona Cardinals come back and tie this with 5 minutes and 40 seconds left in the fourth quarter. What a ball game we have, folks. It's very possible that this game could go into overtime. But if anybody can shake off the cobwebs and bounce back from that, this is 5 stars ball game. He is the type of player that is cool as a cucumber. He knows how to shake off stuff like this, where a lot of us may just be like me included, completely pissed off. I'm gonna air it out. Do not look for 5-star to do that. Wow, what a ball game. I hope you are still tuning in. 28-28 is our score thus far. He's gonna run the ball, and man, I gotta say, this Colts offensive line is unbelievable. These guys, they've got the best line in the ball game, or in the game from start. I mean, they've got like Quentin Nelson is just probably the best guard on the game, and they've just got tackle. I mean, everybody on their line is great, so that's going to help the rushing game, and that's one reason why 5-star has been so successful at running the ball. And look right there. Speaking of running the ball, they do stop Jonathan Taylor from going over 100 yards, and they do stop him from getting the first down. 3rd down and 2. What do you do? That's right. What do you do? They come out and the shotgun, the the trips formation here. Looks like, I knew he was going to Nyheim Hines, and I believe that the Cardinals knew as well. He could not, unfortunately, get over to him. One of the best receiving backs in the game, Nyheim Hines, and he does a great job of utilizing him. He just takes the weapons that he has and uses them to their full potential. He's like the Black Belichick in Apex. 5-star, that is. And here we go. Cam Newton in the shotgun. and runs it again up the middle again. And look at that. He's got all that space. 3 minutes and 44 seconds left at the 35. If you are Colwell, you are hoping that you can stop him from scoring a touchdown here. You're hoping that you limit him to 3 points or even a turnover. You do not want him to score a touchdown, especially with how hard it is to score on 5-star. Again, folks, this could be a preview of the Super Bowl, and if it is, what a Super Bowl we will have. But there are a lot of other great owners in this league that are like, wait a minute, I'm in that discussion as well. All right, and here we go in that I formation set, and he runs it to that power. Look at that. They stop him. Great job of plugging up the hole by Arizona. And that's going to bring up 2nd and 10. They do not get anything on that. And guess who made that play? That's right, Budda Baker, the guy that forced the fumble to allow this tie ball game. And now it looks like he may be running the clock down a little bit, knowing that he is in position to kick a field goal to win this ball game, or at least to go up. If I am Colwell, I am thinking that maybe I get a little bit more aggressive with this, especially with the way that 5-star has been playing. You've not been able to really stop the run. And they are coming out in 3-4 base formation here. And they run the screen play. Great time to run that screen. He does pick up about 5 or 6 yards on that play. Actually 4. That's going to bring up a 3rd down and 6. And I would be surprised if if 5-star comes out to call another play. Well, maybe he does. Yeah, they're going to let it run down to the 2-minute 2-minute warning here. So what a ball game, folks. And I'm sorry that the sound is off. You're only hearing my sexy voice. But Cole forgot to turn off the commentator. So if you are getting if you want to be a prime ball game, you better turn that off. Looks like they're running that jet sweep, and they stop him. No yardage. Oh my goodness. And he actually loses some at 4th and 10. And the Cardinals call a timeout. They have given life to this Cardinals offense. Could they be like the real life Cardinals and win it at the last second? We will see. What a play to stop them and put them in a long field goal situation here. And he makes it. He makes it, and they are up 3. You could not ask for a better finish, folks. 1:17 left, 2 timeouts. I'm sorry, 3 timeouts. He's got all 3 timeouts left. And they have to at least score a field goal to get them in to tie the ball game. But you know, Colwell, you know the Arizona Cardinals are not looking to go into overtime. They are looking to end this game. What will they come up with? Wow, what a game, folks. Come on, that cluster set. Look for Kirk on that left side. He may be setting his, he's setting his running back to block. No, it's a delay. Good job on that delay route there. Running back picks up 5. He's going to, with that no huddle here, he's going to have to stay in that cluster formation. 49. The clock is winding down. I'm not sure why he didn't call a timeout here. And gets his receiver. And look, he's going all the way down. He does not get the touchdown, but the damage is done. He gets all the way down to the 8-yard line. I believe that was his tight end. I thought that was Isabella for the second, but it wasn't. It was his tight end going in motion, and nobody had that route covered. Great job by Colwell. Now you have 38 seconds to win the ball game. I know this man, and he does not want to go in overtime. He wants to put the game away. Can he do it? 38 seconds left. Can the best defense in Apex Madden stop this offense. They have not been able to do it a lot this game. Plenty of time. Gets it to his running back, and he's in for the touchdown. But he's left 34 seconds on the clock. Great job. And that McFarland, what a trade by the Arizona Cardinals to pick up this running back. He has been the player of the game. Well over 100 yards of scrimmage yards. I would not be surprised if he's over 150 yards of scrimmage. He has been utilized in the passing game, in the running game, in the blocking game. Great trade by the Cardinals. I believe they only gave up a third-round pick for this guy, and he has come clutch for the Cardinals. And now it's the Colts' turn. Can they answer? They're down 4. They have to have a touchdown. There is no field goal. This is going to either be won or lost. This is not going to overtime. 31 seconds left. Let's see if Five Star can make some magic. What a game we have here, folks. This, I hate it if you're missing this. If you're not watching and tuning in, what is wrong with you? This is an amazing game thus far. And Cam Newton going into the shotgun formation here, that cluster set that Cole was in, could he be doing the same play? Oh, and it looks like the change is actually made the lineman jump. So it is going to tack on 5 yards. It's going to be 1st and 15. Not a good look if you are the Indianapolis Colts. Looks like Cole is playing a very safe defensive here, and I can see why, but he's still got two timeouts. Oh, he's throwing it deep. And it was almost intercepted. Great job of Cole being back there for that route. And that's one thing about these Cardinals. They have been beat deep in this ball game. So if he could get Marquise Goodwin past those safeties, he could very well throw maybe a post route or something. So we'll see. Gets it off to his receiver. He's going to run out of bounds. Oh my goodness, it looked like he almost hit him late. That could have been bad. That could have been another 15 yards. Cole Worrell is still coming out in this prevent defense. 21 seconds left in the ball game, and the Colts could probably pick up a couple chunk of yards here. They have 2 timeouts, and that's what they look to do, but he throws an interception, and that is to Murphy, Byron Murphy. And that is your ball game, folks. Byron Murphy out of Washington, the 2-year player. And boy, that's what they needed. The Cardinals are up 42-31. What a ball game, folks. That will do it. And that will put the first loss on Five Star's record. Definitely doesn't want to hear that, but great game by Five Star. Wow. That was amazing. Turn of events here. Again, Five Star was up 21-0, looking like it was pretty much, I wrote him off. I'll be honest with you. I wrote Cole off. I said, man, this guy is about to get his ass kicked on Apex Prime Live, and he never gave up, man. The resiliency of this guy. Wow. He is up 42-31, and that is going to be your ball game, folks. I mean, he may get something out of this, but yeah, I mean, he just turned the lights off on Five Star and put the first loss on that record. And Five Star will move to 5-1, while the Cardinals will move to 6-0, still undefeated. But they have a really good division there. Don't write off the Seahawks yet. One more play, and that will be your ball game. What an ending, folks. If you missed this, I don't know what's wrong with you, man. This is an awesome, awesome game. Rose a screen pass there, and that is your ball game, folks. That will do it. 42-31. I've got to give the player of the game, the Anthony McFarland, what a game this dude had. He was all over the field. He actually made this offense even better. And boom, there you see 85. That was the catch where he got all the way down to, I believe, the 6-yard line. And that was it, man. He was able to pound the ball in. And look at that. 3 takeaways apiece 182 rushing yards, 329 passing yards, kind of what you expected. This is what their stats prove. Cardinals is a passing team. Colts is a good running team. This is kind of what you expected. I thought it was going to be lower scoring, but wow, what a ball game, folks. Everybody, thank you for tuning in. I am out of here. Everyone stay safe, and until we see you again, peace.